And we've got bananas in chat, and for some reason I'm singing that. Hamstap85, Humbly B, Shizuku 3158, Jolkit, Badger Spanner, Complex, Callum Fight, Spangle Boo, Emerald Rain, I Belzebub, Winnie T4, The Arctic Fighting, Viking, Cume HQ, Shambassam 96. Thank you for the bananas in chat. Peeps, where is the Minecraft? Okay. I totally didn't start the stream without Minecraft running. That's not what happened. Shut up. Shut up. You think you're smart. You think that I'm an idiot who forgets to launch the game he's going to play when he's streaming. You might just be right, my friends. Your theories might just be confirmed. We got a noise in the ear in the pre-stream from Kilgore1311. Resubscribe for 15 months in a row. Saying another month down. Can't stay. Have to go to class. Enjoy the stream and I'll catch it on the other channel. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great time at class and I'll see you over on X2 from the future. You know. Humbly B says busy headbanging pre-stream. The pre-stream was Puppy with the song Entombed. I love that riff. It goes 1010 10. Oh. Yeah, Puppy are amazing. I'm going to keep playing their music. If you liked what you heard, go check them out. What a great band, right? The Fantasy Gaming says the pre-stream was great. It was great, wasn't it? It's because we had some great tunes. Some goofs and gaffs. I'm not doing that again. Let's check these things in here to be sorted out later on. We are going to go repair this shovel, then we're going to go grab some soul sand. And maybe actually we'll go back in here and grab a shulk box. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. So about that sorting system, says Pale Ghost, it's going to be done soon, TM. You know, when the other project here is done, then it will get done. Okay, so we're gonna end up using our shovel again, collecting more materials. You know how it goes. It's day 4 or 5 of 7. Yeah, it's going to be probably 7 days in a row, peeps, that we're going to do Hermitcraft, then day off, and then let's play Minecraft together. I'll do the plug. I'll do the plug now. I've just decided I'm going to do it now. Cats, you'll have to wait. I'm so sorry. How rude of me. Goodness me. Yes. 1 year anniversary stream day, February the 26th, which is a Tuesday. Put it in thy calendar. I tell thee, thy calendar, it needs to be... But there's a little party hat on mine. That's awesome. I only just noticed that little detail. That's so cool. Anyway, yeah, that's what's happening later on in the week. Lots of peeps from the community streaming for the whole day. Amazing, right? Almost 24 hours. Not 24 hours, but, you know, a lot of hours, which is amazing. Let's get up to that pigment farm. Tango is online. I don't think Tango would be in the Nether. I tried to fly up into where the beacon beam is. That was not the way to go. I should have tried to skedaddle to where that ladder is. This is kind of slow, people. It's kind of slow. Zurek says, hello, Asuma, having a fantastic day. I am having a fantastic day. I got to eat naughty foods today, and you know what? Okay, I spend most of the time eating really healthy, going, can't wait to eat horribly. And then when I eat horribly, I go, I feel so guilty. I can't eat this chocolate cake and enjoy it. Oh, I had chocolate cake, I had a chocolate bar, I had date slice, I had some cheese sandwiches. Oh, it was a good day. It was a very good day. X, would you watch the launch of a spacecraft, says Irain the One. Probably. By the way, this song is amazing, Lord Phantom. Love it. Picked out. I'm really digging the orang. We haven't... Ah, jeez! No arrows. No one ever leaves arrows here. I'm really digging the orang. Like, we haven't listened to orang properly in ages. And I'm just remembering how spellbinding the music is. Okay, no, it doesn't work that way around. Right. I'll figure this out, peeps. Have no fear, the derp is here. That might be a good reason to have fear, actually. So if we run in, we get... Yeah, that's our ticket out of trouble right there. Oh, I don't like the idea of doing this. I don't like the idea of this at all. Whose idea was this? Blame someone else! Oh, good God! Oh, I'm scared now. Okay, and then that. Woo! 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 That could have gone many different types of wrong, but it didn't. Turn that off, turn that down, turn it all around. Let's get my notifications on the screen because I'm ignoring poor old cats. Cats, I'm so sorry. I've neglected you. We had a noise in the ear here from our Louvre Cats with a donation saying, I like all kinds of puppies, the normal one and the snarky kind. I know Snarky Puppy. There's also a band, like an industrial one from ages ago called Skinny Puppy. I can't remember if I ever listened to their stuff properly or not, but I was always aware of them. Cats, thank you as always so much for the support. I hope everything's cool in the army base. Cats in chat says, I feel neglected. I put the idea in your head. That's why you feel neglected. Now, all of a sudden, you feel amazing. Steggleberry is here for subscription. Steggleberry, thank you ever so much for subscribing with Amazon Prime. Do appreciate that. Fat Puppy says, Firenze. Is that a band? Badger confirms there is a band called Skinny Puppy. Cool. Cat says, oh my god, it works. I do feel amazing. Awesome. Awesome. How long do you play Minecraft a day? Oh, too many hours, maybe. Too many. That's a technical definition right there. Path says, enjoying the song here in the background while studying. Great. Glad you like it. It's awesome. I've really enjoyed our creepy graveyard funeral music the last few days. It's the best part of these streams. They're nice and cheerful, right? Contrasted to some gloomy music. Don't mind me. Just having a funeral. Right, that'll do me. Let's turn the sound back on before we go, just because I'm going to forget. Ow! Good God! My poor little eardrums. Oh, the grunts and groans are too much for poor old X. Right. Gah. Land safely. Elytra noises again. Jess says Gothsuma. Is that because of the Skinny Puppy? That's definitely some gothic industrial stuff. Let's... Oh no, probably the funeral gloom music is probably more... That's the thing though, this music just isn't gothic, like, in the slightest. I can easily see why someone might think it is, but if you know, like, the goth subgenre and know its roots in, like, post-punk music and have listened to stuff like Christian Death, it's a different beast to what we're listening to right now. It's very much a more human, emotional kind of, like, angle, whereas this is very fantasy and mystical and imagination. And yeah, I Love Cat says this isn't gothic one bit. Yeah, it isn't, but I could totally see how you could convolute the two because of the generalized theme of death and darkness, you know. Right, I think we'll come over here to get our soul sand. So I need enough soul sand for 120 withers. Let's get out the old calculator. I don't want to make no mistakes here. I also don't want to make a fool of myself trying to do this without a calculator. We're going to need 4 for each, so we need 480. Divide that by 64. It's only 7.5 stacks. Really not a lot to collect. But we're going to collect all of it, peeps. So we'll look for like 8 stacks, maybe just get... Ooh. Ooh, no, 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 no! I don't have my arrows! Leave me alone! Oh! Come on! That is a bad way to fly. Okay, I don't know why we didn't fly, but I took damage. That's not fair. Goodness me. Oh! Okay, I'm going to make all sorts of ridiculous noises now. You're going to embarrass me. Okay. Right. Where are you? Oh, you're going to get it now? Oh, you're going to get it now? Okay. Back to business as usual. Goodness me. Goodness me, that was rude, wasn't it? What did I ever do to that poor little ghast? Why fight 100 withers, says Sky Builder? Why not? You give me a reason why we shouldn't fight 100 withers. That's what I'm saying. You know, give me a reason that we shouldn't fight 100 withers. I've got a feeling this is going to be quite quick. I thought this was going to be like some long, grueling part of the beginning of our stream. Oh no, we're out here collecting soul sand for hours. Maybe not. 1k withers is better, says Woodrill. I think 1k withers is unplayable. I don't think the server would do very much with that. It would probably just go, I'm dead. You know what I mean? You should do it because you can X as Never Snows. But I don't think we can. I think 1,000 withers would just kill the server. I think 100 is good. I think 100 is Hermitcraft level, you know. The most we've done before was 64, so I think this is a good step forward. Maybe next season we'll go for 1,000, you know. Right, how many of these are we picking up? That's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've already got enough. We've done it. Job done. Also, I'd like to get some netherrack to repair my tunnel quickly. So I don't have any on me. That's probably all the netherrack we need. Since we mined it, we might as well pick it up, you know. Right, our tunnel is here. And it's been set on fire, the rudeness. It did actually take a bit of a beating, this tunnel. And that's it, all back to normal. Sweet, that didn't take long at all. Do a wither per subscriber, says Bloodwig. What, of the whole Hermitcraft channel community? Goodness me. Goodness me. Rodrill says, epic soul sand gathering. Epic soul sand gathering. Amazing shoveling technique. Chaser Yahomi says, it's better than my stream collecting kelp manually to fill 2 double chests. Collecting it manually, yeah. That'll take you some time. I think Season 7 isn't for a while, says the Awesome Kitty. Yeah, it's a long way away. Won't 120 withers make Nether Stars a bit worthless? I don't know. Having all those Nether Stars makes them useful, in my opinion. What are you going to do with all those beacons? Just use your imagination, T-Fox. Think of all the things we could achieve with more beacons. Could mine things faster all the time with all the beacons everywhere. Respect says, will you make a new season when 1.14 drops? No. This season's new. It's young. It's fresh. You know, we don't want to start a new season anytime soon. Cool. Alright, that was the first job. Second job is to finish slabbing the floor. And then we got some redstone engineering to do in this stream. I've got to use me noggin live on camera. It's going to be embarrassing, I'm sure. Right, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn all of that into slabs eventually. Right, let's go down below and start filling them in. We got a noise in the air donation here from Aloof Cats saying, so in the army we have a thing called beam hit, which is a practice for the range shooting. It's a real weapon with something installed on it that checks if you can hit a target. Let me tell you something, holding a weapon is hard. Oh, by the way, meow. I imagine it probably is for a cat. You see what I did there? I made a funny, but no one laughed because I'm terrible. Here's what I'm going to do, peeps. I'm closing Minecraft. You're thinking, what? First of all, you didn't have it open when you started. Now you're closing it. What is going on here? Cass, thank you so much for the support and donation. I have never fired a gun, and I have no desire to fire a gun. When I go to America, like some people go do shooting ranges and stuff, I don't think I ever want to fire a gun. I just don't like them. But that's just me. So what does it mean by it can check? Now that I read the message again without talking at the same time. So it's like a pre-shot, like it checks for you that you're going to hit the target. That's some interesting technology. Awesome Fighter says, why did I get a Fortnite advertisement X? Why? The reason, my friends, that you got a Fortnite advertisement is because advertisements are put together by companies that make computer games. Other companies as well, not just ones that make computer games. For example, the people that make Fortnite, they put advertisements on Twitch. Who would have thought? Who would have knew? Slim Shady would have been something you would have brought. Terabyte says hello from Russia. Hello from the UK. You play Apex Legends, says Tupac should go. Tupac! He's come back from the dead! I knew it! It was a conspiracy this whole time. The reasons? Dan Capitalism, says Cuplex. I do not play Apex Legends. I don't really play games other than the ones you see me play. Asuma, the Nether Hub project, says Leon. I will get to work on that Nether Hub project, but just maybe not in this episode. We're placing slabs today. Can we get some slab placing hype? Do you know what we did yesterday? Oh, it was so exciting. We mined sand and gravel for hours on end. That was some thrilling entertainment. Today, oh, we're just placing slabs. That's what we're doing. Yo, Diggy Diggy the cat and Piggy the cow have eaten my spoon, says Mad Cow. Okay. Slab life, says Imagine Wagons. Brilliant. I'm sure 2-pack would approve. 2-pack, double pack, twin pack. Design a flying machine to place slabs for you, says Pale Ghost. Can you imagine how much time we would spend trying to make a machine that places the slabs for us? It would be so unproductive, considering that you can't even have dispensers place blocks. Like, how on earth would you get it to place the blocks for you? Do you play Slay, says Hello Gaming MC. I believe that I do. I put a Slay video on the second channel today. And we got a noise in the ear from Brett Dupp. Brett Dupp is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Brett Dupp, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Why does Mojang not make advertisements, says Super Demon Pig? Mojang do. I get Minecraft ads. Well, I would say all the time, but not really, because I got YouTube Premium now, so I don't see them. But before, I used to get Minecraft ads quite a lot, which makes sense, because I watch Minecraft videos. It's a ghost creeper from the mod, says Average Martin. Oh yeah, that's what the entities are. Yeah, it's funny, I was actually having a discussion earlier about how I get comments, which is like, Mojang never listens to the community, and yet, like, pretty much every update they've done for the last couple of years, they always include stuff from Minecraft suggestions and things that the community have asked for. In fact, they pretty much do it every update. Man, too much of, like, what we choose to say is born out of ignorance so much of the time. Like someone says a moment ago, and I'm not picking on you, this is probably just an innocent little comment, why doesn't Mojang do that? Like, why do we not think about the fact that we don't know if they do, right? Like, you only know if they do if you see the advertisement. It's very hard to know if they don't advertise, because therefore you would have to see all of the advertisements in order to know, or you'd have to do some research and get a statement from the company or something like that, right? And in the circumstance we're talking about right now, it's just no little thing, is it? But when it extends into politics and social political stuff and how people interact with each other in that kind of sphere on things like Twitter, like, we always just sort of leap to these conclusions based on things that we've seen and forget how much there is to be seen in the world, and don't really kind of think about, do we actually really know that or not? You know? Do you know what I am saying? Is what I am saying. Preach it X, says Seraph. I think someone's on board with what I'm saying. That's good. I think we need to think about it more, you know, just as individuals. Just as something to, you have to think about yourself, not to put on anyone else's shoulders. Only if you want to. Like, maybe me saying that is like, sounds like I'm putting it on your shoulders now, but I'm saying only if you want to take it up, you know. If you want to be like, hey, actually, yeah, what don't I know about that I perhaps think I do? And then you might be like, hypocrite, because I'll say something later on and I'll be ignorant. But like, I'm saying, hey, I know I'm ignorant. Like, correct me, please. If I do some ignorance on you. If you catch me doing some ignorance on you, please let me know. Very strange statements. We got noises in the ear from the Nan Tam. Subscribe with Amazon Prime, the Nan Tam. Thank you for subscribing. I like your username. And also, J Chalopka is here with a donation saying, hi Asuma, I recently moved to the UK to study and I need an answer from a proper British man. Can I or can I not eat pork pie oven heated? Or am I doomed to only enjoy this meal cold for eternity? People always seem offended when I ask. I don't know how on earth that is an offensive question. I would say give it a try and see if the pork pie that you have purchased is reheatable. If you're buying a pork pie from a butcher's, you should well and truly be able to heat it up in an oven. If you're buying it from the store though, read the instructions. It might say not suitable for reheating. It might have already been cooked, although that's really sort of quite unlikely, I think. Oh yeah, we've got a beacon thing down there. Don't know how long we're going to need that for, but it will remain for now. Dude, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Enjoy your pork pie. Hey X, what do you planning on doing after your base, says Fraser? Probably getting reinvested in some projects like the piratey stuff and maybe working on my Redstone game, I reckon. But once the base is done, there's still more projects in the base, like the storage system and the rail network. We got a noise in here from Marine Tuck, who's resubscribed for 4 months, saying, "What did I miss? How are you walking on the creeper?" Lol. The creeper isn't really there. Don't worry about that. This is a visual thing. And you didn't miss too much at all. We gathered some soul sand. We repaired our shovel so we could gather the soul sand, and now we're just doing this again. But thank you so much for your 4 months. Appreciate it. I'm not Ikaru says this music makes me want to sleep. It's got some sleepy vibes, doesn't it? It's got those sleepy vibes. Ender Game says, why don't the monsters attack you? They're not really there. I mean, that one is. That's really there, but these aren't really here. Are you now? You're not really here. Wait, that's not the way to do it. They're not really here. I think it's supposed to put the winter troll to sleep, says Pale Ghost. Yeah, I put all the troll songs on... I just wanted to listen through them again because they're like a recurring little theme across the Orang records. By the way, I've got loads of codes for, I think it's Azuku Records. So I know Estellian's in chat. I'm not asking to do a giveaway today. Maybe we'll do that on the Let's Play Minecraft Together stream. We could do a giveaway for some from Azuku codes. Did you use ghost blocks? Says Corelli. Ghost blocks have been removed from the game for, like, yeah, this update. I think they were finally removed. It's been a pleasure not encountering them again. Funny enough, you don't ever think about it once they're gone. It's just like one of those things where it's like, and now I can play normally. Alright, let's make another set of slabs over here. Slabby jabbies, as we know them. Super Finn is here doing cheers for own bits. Saying cheer, 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 cheer. Hey, your X. Hey, buddy, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for those cheers and bits. I appreciate you supporting me. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. And all the shenanigans that we are going to get up to today. Peeps, we're going to get up to those shenanigans. Like pranking Mumbo. Although, we shouldn't prank Mumbo. We already did it at the beginning of the stream. So, we won't prank Mumbo twice, you know. That would just be mean. Can you get the speed effect from Beacon to make the slab placement faster? There's no limit to how fast you can place blocks. It's just, if I'm correct, I think I might. Actually, maybe there is a limit. If you hold, well, there's a limit when you hold down right click, but I don't think there is when you do individual clicks, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe there is a limit to how fast you can place blocks, but I don't think haste changes that. X, you should troll the stream. Do not read out loud. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that, Cuplex. I mean, that would just backfire horrendously, wouldn't it? Hey, man, I'm new here, but been watching your YouTube videos for about 6 to 7 years and had no idea you did Twitch too, says Erosium TV. Really? That's crazy, man. I've been streaming for like 5 odd years. No, 4 and something, I think. And I've been uploading them to my second channel for ages. But welcome. Thanks for sticking around for so long. Yeah, I've been streaming for years. Now I love it. It's great. I think I might enjoy it more than making videos sometimes. Making videos is great. I just love how videos has so much more like planning and thought that goes into it. And live stream's always this thing where it's like you turn up, you have fun, and then you tune out, right? Like it's just so simple. The video's always more complex. I'm going to end up killing these horses because they're just going to be in the way, basically. It's sad, but it is what it is. Okay, now this song is awesome. This is my favourite of the troll songs. Absolute favourite. We got a noise in the ear from Esney97, who is subscribed with Amazon Prime. Esney, thank you so much for your support. I hope you are enjoying the stream that we are doing here today. Hope you're enjoying the placement of cobblestone slabs. How exciting. Thank you for your support. How big is that hole, says Sway. It's the size of an ocean monument. As you might be able to see, we've got guardians dying up the top there. X, have you heard the soundtrack to the game Hyperlight Drifter? I have not heard that soundtrack. The game name sounds pretty cool though, right? Why would there be a slime? Oh, I guess it could spawn in that little space. Lava Hero Gaming says, I subbed with Twitch Prime, but you wasn't streaming. I didn't see it in my pre-stream, so maybe refresh it. It might come through again. We got a noise in the ear from RL Milk. RL Milk, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate your support. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. And have a good time hanging out with us. That's surely going to do it. So many emerald faces, says Crowley. We got Jolkit, we got Randy. We got Randy again. And again, and again. I counted 2. X, I swear I'm always doing these cheeky biology, some cheeky biology or chemistry when I tune in. Hey, maybe I just stream when it's your study time. That could be it. Crazy conspiracy theory here. Wait a minute. Oh, good God! I was about to test and see if it were a fake one or not. It's a real one. We got a live one over here, peeps. I ain't got me no arrows yet. Jeez. Bob the Creeper Building Inspector, go away. That was hilarious. Alright. Dreadlock Drago says fake creeper. That was a real creeper. That's why I was so scared, because I thought it was going to blow me up, you know. That one was... That was a real one.
Year 1986. September the 4th. New Orleans.
Why would there be a fake creeper, says Dreadlock? Look, there's fake ones over there, because they're not real.
The book was exactly what it was supposed to be. It looks like it was printed yesterday.
Taribo says, clip this, please.
Considering how old this book is supposed to be.
You can always make a clip if you want to. Asuma, do you have bones stocked in your turtle shop? I do not. I have not stocked up my shops in ages. And that is something that I might actually do tomorrow morning. Because I got to check out a payment from Tango, buying up all of my my kelp.
On my face. The kingdom is ours. Imagination never fades. At least they are.
Loud clicking in the background, says the awesome Kitty. That's the music. That's the typewriter. We're listening to the memoirs of the man from 1986. Exeter's villager breed has a limit, like if you are more than X blocks away they won't breed. I don't know. That's not my area of expertise. I'm not sure what my area of expertise is. Maybe derping? I'll give you advice about that. Okay, gonna leave that hole there so we know that there is a thing happening. Known as a beacon hole. Can we please listen to Morse code, says Emil Lurks. Yeah, let's just listen to music that's been transferred into Morse code, you know. Although to be fair, like, isn't Morse code just like 1s and 0s? I mean, that's a lot of metal music right there. Assume a degree in derping, maybe a master's degree, you know. This song is very spooky, says that Jared. That's no surprise though, is it? Imagine Mojang allows mobs to spawn on slabs in the next patch. I mean, if they ever made that decision, the amount of anger and outrage would be tremendous. It really would. Hey, mobs can spawn in all light levels now. You'd be like, no, Mojang! What are you doing? Mob proofing his base, says Gion John. Sort of, yeah. We're just making it so that they won't spawn in like the bit that you can't see, I guess, the underbelly. We got a noise in the ear from Parmisa, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Parmisa, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And thank you for using your Prime on me. Okay, I'll take some of that cobble. That stuff can just despawn. What are you building, says Shui. I'm building a cobblestone slab floor. And then eventually we'll build in the proper floor on top of it. Do I have any more of that block? I don't. Let's keep slabbing. I think these skeleton horses are going to have to get wrecked. They don't have... I've got to put a saddle on them if I want to move them, right? Excuse me, that's kind of rude. I'm trying to place the slab here. Goodness me. We got a noise in the air. It's Lizzie Bess here, resubscribing for 18 months. Actually, 24. 24, that's a diamond face, Lizzie. Saying, boom, just reached my 24-month anniversary. Thought my streak is at 18. I always love your content. Keep it all up. Thank you so much for the support, Lizzie. I'm glad you're enjoying what we do over here. And congratulations on your diamond face in chat. Although now there is the emerald face. Jeez, right as you get your diamond, I've gone and added the emerald. I'm a meanie. I'm sorry. Appreciate your support. Thank you, Lizzie. Mushi says, X, what do you think of a drag to place method on Minecraft? Multiple blocks in one drag. I love the sound of that. That sounds really good. That sounds like a really good idea. I really think they should take a page out of Factorio's book and let you know, play on larger scales as you get better. Is this on the server or testing world? This is on the server right here. We're on Hermitcraft. How did those fake creepers come about, X? Oh, so basically when I copied the world to, or at least this part of it, this region, copied it to my creation server, and then made the schematic there, and it had mobs spawning inside of the base, and I didn't realise there'd be a part of the schematic, so that's why they're down the bottom there. Alrighty. Badger says, it's my Minecraft versary today. Do you know what? My Minecraft versary is probably somewhere in March, maybe mid-March. I still have those very first memories of playing the game vividly burned into my eyes. That's a bit of a strange sentence. Vividly burned into my eyes. It almost sounds like it's painful, right? But I remember it very fondly. Being on some sort of beach and noticing like coal and realising that was like a resource, and then making my way up into this, I don't know, like little flatland bit, and then the night started to come and I had to dig a hole in the side of a building to survive, and that's when it hit me. That's when I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing, because I dug with zero decoration, okay? All my walls were made out of stone. I dug a hole in the side of a mountain, and then I made a staircase that you had to jump up. I didn't even know how to craft slabs or stairs. And I had these 2 rooms with no decorations, and then I went, this is absolutely amazing. Then I wandered outside and got killed by a zombie that I couldn't see because the game used to be super dark, and it scared the life out of me, and then that was the beginning of the adventure. And one heck of an adventure it's been, eh? X, you play Minecraft since which version, says Never Snows? Sort of like beta 1.3, I think it would be, somewhere around there. No, I don't want to pick these things up. Okay, I see a little gap over there, but we're mostly done here now. Oh, it's gone dark. Okay, we've got 6 left. And we've done it, I think. There's just a little bit going on over here. And we'll end up leaving that alone. Right, so next thing we want to do is figure out how many resources we have and then get them all prepared. JC Birmingham says, "Oh my god, the first time a player spawned on an island, I didn't know there was more." Huh. That's a very interesting way to spawn when playing for the first time, for sure. Joel Kip says, "You're a beta player? Then I play longer than you. Didn't think so." Yeah, I know quite a few people adopted in like alpha and whatnot, but I literally didn't hear of it until like March 2011, I think, or 10. Forget which year it was. Pale Ghost says, "When you're talking about how dark Minecraft used to be before submerging yourself in darkness." Yeah, that's kind of what just happened, I guess. Primo Dogu says, "Cheers from South Africa." Cheers to you too. Assuming you're going to stream the big 100 Wither fight. Probably not. It won't be a stream event. It'll be a recording thing. Alright, so what we've got to do is figure out how many materials we need and then get them all ready. Sounds very simple, doesn't it? Let's drink some water here. I'm going to replenish my fluids. How did you put the torch inside the aquamarine block? Says Mild. The aquamarine block isn't there. It's a schematic guide thing. Okay, so we need to get the menu of what's going on here. By the way, we got 1,200 peeps turning up to watch today. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. See, I'm a good streamer. I'm getting you to follow. Jeez. Right, let's go into the schematic menu, show schematic placements. Not sure what that one is, but it's the same region. Is that the right... hang on a second. I've got a feeling... Okay, so... Whoopsie. Okay, that'll do. We have the correct schematic. Okay, so let's go into the menu. I think... I thought I had that one loaded. That's what's weird. So if I click on that and go material list... Aha, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Really? 3,400? I did not realise. What is an SB? Shulker box? So 2 shulker boxes. I like that. That's a really good way of doing it. 2 shulker boxes worth of black stained glass we need. Alright, fair enough. Really, that much? It's only at the floor. I think I want to double check that before I go over the top here. The other thing that I'm looking for is packed ice. Again, that seems really large. 18 stacks of packed ice. That is a lot more. And where is the concrete? Or did I not end up using the concrete? I don't think I ended up using any concrete, and I thought I did, and I thought I'd have to make some. Now, it's got dark prismarine slab, but where's... Oh, there's dark prismarine. Right, now that will definitely have some stuff counted from up above. So I think what we've got to do is hop out of here and try something else. Skybuilder says time to dig up a desert. Luckily, we did that already. Luckily, we've already done that. So we will go to my super secret project server. Quick tip, there is an info HUD if you click that button at the top of the material list. Oh yeah, let's change our game mode. Okay, and grab an axe. Right, so we're doing the floor for now, so my selection will be fine. That is one corner. This is another, obviously. Obviously. Jeez. Okay, what do you think this is? We go down by 1 to that level. Then 2 to there. 3 is that. Does anything go lower? We'll just go 4 in case, so... And then... Distribution of materials. So this one reckons 1,600 dark prismarine, 3,400 black stained glass, and 857 packed ice. That sounds far more reasonable than what the other thing was telling us. I've got a feeling that there's something that went wrong with the amount of materials and... Or sorry, with the schematics, and maybe it's double or tripled them somehow. Anyway, I'm going to... black stained glass, 3419 is... 53 stacks. Let's round it up to 54. Oh, that actually sounds pretty close to what the other thing was telling us now that I think about it. Okay, 16,000 dark prismarine. That's going to be a far more accurate number. Divided by 64 is 25. So 25 dark pris. Okay, then we have the packed ice is the other material down here. Packed ice is reporting at 857, which is 13. We'll round it up to 14 stacks. Let's go check that up against what the other one said. Cool. You have 2 schematics loaded for the same region. That might be causing it, says that Jared. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling was going on. Although the black stained glass it got right, strangely enough. I think the other schematic might have not had any glass in at all. Okay, so back on here. Apparently the HUD has a materials list, but I don't see it. Wait, how did we get to it before? That one. Oh, I don't know how we got there now. I guess we don't really need to know. So single layer. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Oh, that's actually... I don't think we counted that stuff. So we definitely want an extra stack of prismarine, I think. That's what we're going to be building today, peeps. All the way up to there. Let's leave it like that for now. Would you ever consider adding a mod like effortless building, says Banana Facts? I mean, to Hermitcraft, I think we're always going to play vanilla, right? But I don't know, if ever I end up doing some sort of other project, then maybe, yeah. If I ever end up playing with my Let's Play Minecraft community together again, definitely next time around we'll add some, like, ease of playing mods. I've just played this game for too long to do the grind, right? The only place I enjoy doing the grind is Hermitcraft, and I've got all these ideas for other projects I want to do, and it's just too much on top of this, you know. We never set up a little furnace array, so over in this spot we're just going to extend this, and it's obviously very temporary. We'll build a proper one in the base eventually. Oh, there's clicking over here, lots and lots of clicking. No thanks. Oh man, this music's too good. This music's too good. 9, 12, 15. Maybe we should just make as many as we need to smelt, you know? We've got loads of cobble. 18. Lava dolphin music, that's what it is. I was trying to think, like, what epic memory is attached to this wonderful music. So we need... Where's my notepad gone? We need 54, right? And I think we just said we got up to 15. Wait, 3 times 5 is 15. 18. So that's 21. 24. 27. Let's just do 27 twice, actually. I think otherwise we're getting a bit crazy with this. I need another crafting bench. Where are my crafting benches? This place has quickly become disorder and chaos. It was never supposed to be disorder and chaos. It's supposed to be orderly. Parmacia says, where do you discover your music? On the internet. I mean, I get asked this question, but what you got to do is just go looking. Like, that's the trick. Like, right? I go looking for it, and yeah, you do end up finding places that you know are good, but like sometimes it's just reading Wikipedia articles. In the case of Orang actually messaged me and said, do you want to use my music? And I listened to it and I went, yep, I do. I like this. I like this very much. Okay, what are we smelting? All of that sand that we mined up yesterday? I guess it's all of the sand, isn't it? Is there a reason for blocks on the side of the fishing farm, says Minecraft Lord. Those ones, yeah, we had a little temporary setup there and I need to use it again. Don't know why I didn't think I'd be using it again, but that's what I thought. World's most fun activity. Putting sand into a furnace. Over and over again. It's like got some Lawrence of Arabia vibes going on right here. Awongu says, hey X. Hey Awongu. By the way, I got a noise in here from Robber Bay. Subscribe with Amazon Prime, so sorry that I missed you by 7 minutes there. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Doesn't the server have a big furnace, says Archer Master? Oh, I can't think. Did I build one at any point? Don't think I did this season yet. I think I was going to build like a community furnace at one point. Oh no, I did, but then realised that people just wanted to buy the kelp. So yeah, I did, and then I didn't. It's kind of strange, you know. Did, then I didn't. Can't believe how much glass this uses up. I guess it is a very large area. It's kind of easy to look at those places and not really realise how big it is. I was going to do the time lapse in the stream, peeps, but I think I might not. I think we're going to have to gather sand again, and we're also going to have to develop some redstone features. So we'll probably not actually do the building bit down there, since we've got a fair bit of prep. I mean, we might be able to squeeze it, but sometimes it takes like 2 hours to build a floor like that. I just don't know. Have you ever got bored of Minecraft, says Ikea? Yeah, I get a little bit bored every now and then, but I just keep changing things up to make it interesting. Alright, so we'll chuck that in there for now. Okay, and we need to start thinking about how we're going to make black concrete, right? And I think we can get away with using a bit more of this space. But at some point there is actually going to be like a wall in front of us, right? Like the end of the space that we can use. Also, I am building this in the clicky bit, which I hate. Maybe we could actually go behind the portal. And there's water out there. There's water to the side of this actually. There's a ravine. Okay, I can't hear the clicking down there. Let's actually let's put some torches down here. Right, we don't want anything spawning in it, but that'll do. Let's go somewhere else and avoid the clicking. Let's go down here. Okay, so we're going to build it at the end here. And what it is that we're going to build is one of those concrete makers that doesn't lose any materials. So I can just do this constantly and then AFK it. Hey X, what's your favourite Pink Floyd song, says Steerbar. Any colour you like. And second to that, the whole of Dark Side of the Moon is like one big thing, I'd say. That Jared says, doesn't Vanilla Tweaks have a quieter dispenser pack? It does. I've been waiting for it to update to 1.13 though, but that looks unlikely. Okay, so redstone engineering time, right? That's what time it is. I've looked at the clock. It's definitely redstone engineering time. So we're going to need our observer, our hopper, several of those, a dispenser, just one. Piece of redstone. Ooh, a piece of candy. Right, we need quite a bit of redstone though. What is that clicking, says Elemental. It is my guardian farm that you can hear clicking away. Okay, so we want to detect when the block is placed, and below is the dispenser. So dispenser here. In fact, I'm gonna push this back a little bit. I've got a feeling we might need some space behind us to do this. Okay, so we're gonna have our dispenser. No, it needs to be a dropper now that I think about it. Okay, dropper goes there. Or does it? No, you go on top of it. Let's make some stone bricks here, just so we can see where redstone-y stuff is, right? Okay, so that's gonna power it whenever it knows something's here. Therefore, that is where the water goes, or not. I think we need more blocks. We need one there, and then we need obsidian. Didn't Wells set up a concrete place? Says Jackal and Draz. He did, but it's very lossy. You lose items in it. So we're gonna set up our own. Whoa! We got a crazy noise in the ear. It's Angry Kanon resubscribing for 46 months. That's right, peeps. There's an Emerald face in chat saying, "Howdy X. Been a while since I could catch a stream. Sorry, I'm hardly ever around here or the server." No problem at all, man. If you got things busy in your life, that's cool. I'm always glad to have you when you're here. And Angry K9, thank you so much for the continued support. 46 months, approaching that coveted Evil Assumer face. Actually, how many months? 60 is Evil Assumer, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not approaching. You know, that's the 5-year face. That's a crazy one. Hello, Gaming MC says Cool Mumbo. What? We just called him a minute ago. He'd be a bit annoyed if I rang him again. Jeez, we just got off the phone with Mumbo. And Grian, of course. Grian was there as well. And everyone else on the server. They're all there. All in one big call. We just called him a minute. We just called everyone on Earth a minute ago. Stop asking me to call people, peeps. Jeez. Rude. No, I'm only messing with you. Frenzy Lewis says, "Did you? I missed him." You did. You missed him. We also did a little bit of face cam action with EFO. You missed that. Right. So I can stand here and continuously place blocks and mine them. That's terrific. The hopper's going to collect it here. Now the problem is from this point is that stuff flies out all over the place, and it's tricky to catch it all. We can catch whatever goes into the water by having a hopper lead into somewhere. So I think it would be smart if below here we had another hopper. Actually, we'll do a dropper hopper. A dropper hopper what? Okay, actually we're going to need quite a few things here, I think. So, more hop. Well, not. I've already got more hoppers. Going to need some chests. That's what I'm thinking. This one. BV Boo says you can't call Grian. Yes, I can. Yes, I can call Grian. I can do whatever I want. Why are you telling me what I can and can't do? Jeez. Husty Falcon 77 is here, resubscribing for 6 months. Thank you so much for your support, buddy. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. Cool Assumer says Elemental PR. There we go. Frin says Grian is in Norway. Of course, the country that has no internet. Oh, I thought I trolled y'all. I thought I trolled y'all successfully, but then I forgot that Norway doesn't have the internet. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. I know that Norway has the internet, people. Let's go ahead and just, yeah, rinse out some blocks here. Okay, so we can make what we're building here go a little further if we want to, but that will get anything that goes into the water down into our chests, so that's great. We stand here. Now, what I'm thinking is we must pick up all the blocks that get dispensed to the player. So we literally... no, wait, the player stands here. So we actually need a floor above these chests to make sure the player picks up everything. More spooky dooky music. I should tell you a creepy story, shouldn't I? I should think about that, actually. Some ghost stories or something. There once was a mysterious figure lurking in the distance. No, I can't be bothered. I can't keep doing this silly talking with the music stuff. Right. So I think this also means that we should put blocks sort of around here. Right? Now, I've got a feeling they'll find their way out of here, but we're doing the best we can. The best we can, peeps. Okay, so we'll not focus on that for a moment. So, I think anything that breaks there will go into this hopper, but it might also go into the player's inventory. And anything that ends up in there goes down into the water and then into the hopper, so that's good. We've got a noise in the ear from the Camber, who has subscribed with Amazon Prime. The Camber, thank you ever so much for your subscription. We also got Glyphinx here, resubscribing for 28 months, saying excellent spooky noises to announce my 28 months. Good vibes, good spooky vibes. Glyphinx, thank you so much for your 28 months of support. Truly appreciate it. The dropper is upside down. It looks fine to me. It looks perfectly fine. Okay, here's where the blocks might find their way to, right? They like to go into places we don't want them to go, so we do that. Now I'm just wondering if it's a good idea to put a hopper here. That dispenser is definitely going to... I mean, we could... Goodness me. Oh, this creepy music. Oh, there's ghastly apparitions screaming at me. Asuma, why do you play this crazy backwards music? Ah! I love it. Oh, I love it. Man, we made some awesome Evil X episode with this. Was it episode 666? Now there's like some beast moaning in the distance. I love this song the second I heard it. I'm like, this is amazing. I feel like I've been transported to hell. Spangle says, yeah! Spangle knows her Evil X very well. So we can actually stand here, right, and mine across that gap. But no, we can't. We have to have something to block it on this block. We could actually just put another trapdoor there, and that would stop me from... Yeah, okay, I see where this is going. I'll see where this is going. So if we just put a trapdoor in that space, we can't ever put a block there, which is a good thing. So that means anything that flies out of there will land on this hopper, or it will go into my inventory or down onto that block. So what we're going to put here is a hopper. So that should be pretty effective at collecting anything that gets through to that space. Again, we're going to fill in all of it. Alright, so if I stand here, it should be pretty effective. We just put a door here now, and if I'm standing there, we want the door to close behind us. And also we're going to go get a sea lantern, I think. You might... Right, no, that's not my lights block. This will be an epic failure with the bottom dropper, says Never Snows. Will it now? Only if it gets powered, but I don't think it does. Okay, so what am I looking for again? Lights, camera, action. Anicia says, you know, the most annoying noises when you're streaming are the Minecraft bats, because I use these as background noises when I'm playing a different game where the bats are evil, but they make the same noise. Yeah, the bats are super irritating. They just fly in your face constantly because they're attracted to light, which is usually where the player is. No, I don't think that a dropper's going to cause a problem at all. Right, so now all we need is that. Alright, so if we look at the environment here, there might be like some weird scenario where what's here gets popped out over the edge, but the player should in theory pick it up. If the blocks break, they can't go anywhere except down here. I'm going to bring my camera account on to check this out. Also, I'm going to turn down my video settings because that caused some lag. Oh, we're on 16. I thought we had it on 20. Let's put it down to 10 since we're underground. And I'll bring on my second account. By the way, thank you to everyone who tuned in today. While I'm doing other stuff, feel free to hit that follow button. I'm trying to do that more often. Like, it makes a difference. Like, I had a little consulting meeting with a YouTube rep a while ago, and they really drilled home this idea of, on my snapshot videos, like midway through, putting in... In fact, well, I'm going to go check this right now and tell you about it. So they put this idea in your head of, like, at some sort of midpoint in the video, go ahead and say, if you're enjoying the video, subscribe. Don't do it at the beginning, don't do it at the end, do it right in the middle of the video, because that's when people are most engaged and interested, and you'll get them. They'll be like, yeah, why don't I subscribe? And I remembered to do it yesterday. I did it for a little while at the beginning, then I started to forget about it. By the way, Matt C. Boo has resubscribed for 2 months. Matt C. Boo, thank you so much for resubscribing. Truly do appreciate your support there. Hope you are enjoying the stream that we are doing today. And to give you all a little bit of statistical information, let's say it's a snapshot day. Usually I gain like an extra 100 to 200 subscribers. Yesterday must have gained about an extra 300 or 400 by the looks of it. So all I got to do is just remember to say that stuff and more people do it, basically. And if you want to think about the long run, every time you're streaming, the more people go, oh yeah, I will follow, like it's better in the long run. Okay, anyway, I've got my camera account on now. For some reason, my camera account has... Oh, I know what's going on. Just ignore me. Just don't listen to me. So my camera account will be able to check on what's going on above and see if any of the blocks end up floating up to the surface. So I'm going to leave my camera account there. And I'm going to come back over here. Hello. Hello, world. We already prepared the materials we need to do this, so that's good. People are saying eye break in chat. There'll be an eye break, don't you worry about it. Don't worry, peeps, I'll break your eyes later. Oh, it sounded so aggressive, didn't it? I'll break your eyes. Oh yeah, there's another component to this that I have actually forgotten about. We have to have a chain going into that dropper that we can fill up, and it needs to be equal to the amount of storage down below. So this is a little bit of yikes, I think. I could perhaps... Now, the thing is, the hitbox of the hopper means that stuff might get... Oh, that should be a hopper then, shouldn't... Sorry, that should be a hopper. Yeah. That should be a hopper because of the hitbox of the hopper changed. So stuff can get caught underneath it. So, actually, we should do that. Right? Now, because we're going to have something point into this dropper, it means that maybe, somehow, it finds its way through the gap back into that space. And I guess at this point, if that were to happen, there's little we could do about it. Unless we like rearrange the whole system so it dispenses downwards, but that's a bit much, I think. Right, so then around the back here is where we want to have our storage system, right? For what are we going to put in here? And I think I'm literally just going to go double chest. Yeah, let's make the chests first. Do I have any already made? Nope. So I want 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I want 8 of these. There we go. The epic failure, says Never Snows. What do you mean the epic failure? What is the epic failure? Dispense blocks from under the dropper, says account password. I could, couldn't I? I could bring them up. That would require so much more. Let's see what happens, right? I mean, at this point, we might be talking about very minimal amounts of loss. Can I think I have to place the first one like that. Then can I go and be at a different angle? Yes. Okay, new ways to place these things. Oh, but not that time. Not that time, you didn't. Okay, so we need that sideways, and then sideways... Nope, didn't like it. You don't want to place sideways, do you? There we go. Okay, so that is enough to basically... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I think we should put 2 more chests down here. Just because we can. So I need to make 2 more, and then it'll be pretty good if we fill the whole thing up. Liquid Block says, yay, assume we're streaming. Welcome, Liquid Block. Extra, changed my name to what I wanted the Element PR to what it is now. Elemental Protector, cool. Got it. Assumer, do you like Deadmau5? If so, what's your favourite song with? I've listened to a bit of Deadmau5. It's alright. It's nothing spectacular, but it's enjoyable, to say the least. Okay, let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to collect your glass and get some more going, says another JT. Great idea, my friend. Great idea. We're not going to do it in this stream, though. Like, we're already an hour in, and I'm pretty sure the time-lapse itself could take over an hour, so we can definitely get some other things done. Like, get more sand, basically, because I've just gone and burned a load of it. Right, fill in the blocks. Like that, and then maybe we'll add some sort of ladder in this little hole. Get a sea lantern down here would be a good idea. Right, so ladders and sea lanterns are next. I should have some ladders, no? Also, where's that redstone box? I think we're done with these for now. Okay, what did I say? Ladders and something else. Something that I just can't remember. A sea lantern. That's right. Whew! We've got a noise in the ear. It's Zacross7164 resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Saying, haven't been able to catch many streams lately, but I love them when I'm able to make it. So glad to have you with us today, buddy. Glad you can make it, and glad you enjoy the streams, but don't worry if you can't make them all the time. It's cool. I appreciate your support nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Okay, so we kind of want to be able to walk down here like that. Oh, whatever, it is what it is. It gets the job done, right? That's what we're here to do. Get a job done! Okay, so let's start filtering in all this black concrete. And then we've got to do the furnaces, that's right. Okay, so some of this stuff can just get whacked into there. Just making a mess now. Where'd the other one go? Jeez, I don't know. Ugh. Don't you upload Hermitcraft videos on YouTube anymore, says Enrook. Yeah, I still upload Hermitcraft episodes on YouTube. Uploaded one a couple of days ago. Strange questions sometimes. Palmer C says this is a pretty intense concrete generator. I usually find some water in a corner and call it a day. Well, I've got a pretty intense amount of these materials to process. So it makes sense. Right, so how many of these do we need? 54 stacks. We'll do that and then we'll do our world famous eye break. So I need more fuel. Has any of this got fuel in it? A little bit there. I think we went through all of these already. I don't know if any of this stuff has coal in it. Not sure if I had a chest for dumping coal in. Doesn't look like it. Maybe one of these? Probably not. Oh, yeah, loads of stuff in there. Alright, so in here I've got one called fuel. Ah, here's where my coal is, basically. There it is. There it is. Sweet. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Kitty Gaming 999 resubscribing for 15 months saying our Twitch baby is half a year old. Is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, no, I just did that math. Kitty Gaming, thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed today's stream. People are saying eye break. Are you really that excited for an eye break? Goodness me. Exoskeleton says eye break approaches, the excitement is off the charts. So this is why y'all tune in. Just to get your eye break, eh? Okay, let's get going here. Oh, we've got to take out. Actually, that's going to be a bit tricky. We're going to take out glass as well. So it's like that. Yeah, I should put something on my offhand that needs repairing, maybe. Ah, whatever. None of this stuff's really that messed up. That was weird. Alright. I got this. I got this, peeps. It's the best, says HD Gardener. Exoskeleton says we tune in to tune out X. Is that not obvious? There's some poetry in there. Tune in to tune out. Ah, this song. Reminds me of Concrete Jungles. That was a great game. That was a great game. That's one of those games I can't get back into though. It's like, I don't know, it's just when you're in like the middle of a challenge in a game and then you have a break from it for like a year, it just doesn't feel the same when you come back to it. But that was an awesome game. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been watching these live streams for a long time. Some people have been here for many years. They've accumulated emerald faces. You might see them hanging out in chat. I don't think even they would expect for me to somehow be in a farm and start drowning while I'm in a little fishing farm. What is going on? Why don't I have ender pearls? This is unheard of, my friends. Of all the derps, I don't think I've ever managed to get stuck inside a fishing farm before. Why does this game always have to humiliate me? Oh, goodness me. Goodness, I don't think I've ever almost died to a fishing farm before. I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it anymore. That was, you know, even when you're in your when you're in a safe area like this, the derp can sneak up on you, my friends. It can sneak up on you from far and wide away. I don't even know what that was right there. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, you know. What were we even talking about? Hobo Ho says, Emerald Diamond Faces, you there? I think they've given up. I think they just realised that after all this time, they've invested in the wrong person. That's what they're probably thinking. They're thinking, that's not what I subscribed all these years for. I'm tuning out. I'm gone. They've gone, peeps. They've done the off. They've seen enough. They've done the right old off. There's literally no subscribers talking in chat. It's kind of funny. My chat screen has not one subscriber talking. It's like they've all gone, oh, time for us to go. Oh. Well, we've seen it all now, haven't we? That's it. We've seen it all now. I think when it comes to derps, we've well and truly just established that we can do anything. Okay. If I don't like to request fan art, but if someone wants to draw a picture of me trapped in a fishing farm, that would be amazing. That literally would be amazing. Cuplex says, I just came back to 8. Cuplex, you missed it! See, Cuplex is going to stay subscribed now. Cuplex, you'd have quit. You would have signed off of Twitch. You would have deactivated your account. You'd have been out of here so fast it would have scared you. Okay, right. Good stuff, good stuff. Lots and lots of glass. That's what we like. And that folds down. Good stuff. We got D Hen Low here, resubscribing for 5 months, saying hi. Keep going. You're one of the most organised Minecraft YouTubers I know. It's so great to watch you. Awesome, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I usually get called a dirt, but I would consider myself to be somewhat organised. Although I think this area needs a little bit of a clean-up, you know, because it's not quite a testament to organisation right now, is it? Those can go in there. Okay, there's my dye. Okay, valuables. And that's the community project. That's my backpack, which I'm going to take more of those ender pearls. Okay, that's for the community project. I'll put those together. Yeah, now you got me thinking about tidying up, because we just got stuff lying around a bit at the moment. Okay, the prismarine, more prismarine, and there's more prismarine. I'm going to put those together. Sweet, there for the project we're going to be doing. Alright, and now we've got all that going, and now we can do this. So actually, now's like a really good time to do an eye break, because I have a macro. Okay, I'm going to use this macro, peeps. Let's see if I can get it running. Where are my Minecraft macros? Did I add it? Concrete, it's there. It's there. We're ready to go. Ready to do a test. I've just got to put, like, that much probably on my off. How did I get 50? Anyway, that should have been 48. Okay, so I got a macro for this. Let's see if it works, peeps, because then we can do the eye break. So I'm pressing my macro, and it's doing the job. Hands free, ladies and gentlemen. Hands free. Also, okay, that's what you're going to look at now, peeps. That's what you're going to look at. Ladies and gentlemen, don't look at that. I told you it's what you're going to look at. No, it's time to look away from the stream. That doesn't mean check your email. That doesn't mean look at your phone. It means disengage thy eyes from thy bright lights shining into thy retina, potentially doing damage. Those doctors have told me that for every hour that you're staring at those bright lights not blinking, you need to take a moment to rest. So look around. Look at the real world. Look, it's there. It's real. It's existing. You can go look at it. It's interesting. Look outside the window. Are there clouds? Are there trees? Is it nighttime? What does it look like? What does it make you feel? Are you the sort of person that can be satisfied and inspired by looking at clouds in the sky? I'm one of those sorts of people. Sometimes I just look out the window and daydream. I'm not doing it right now. I'm staring at a wall. It's not particularly exciting, but it's for your health, people. It is for your health. And speaking of your health, don't forget to replenish your fluids and drink lots of water throughout the day. Now's an opportunity to drink some water. And do you know what else is an opportunity to do? Open that window! Get some better quality blood flowing to your brain. Get some oxygenated blood, because if you're in a stuffy room, if you're in a stuffy room, you might have too much carbon in your system. You might be damaging your own potential in the brain. I'm done. At some point, we got to stop doing these. It's just ridiculous. It's just the same old thing. Oh no! What just happened? I got the obsidian. Now why? Whoa! Hey! Oh, okay, stop the thing. Okay, it all went wrong. Why did that happen? That shouldn't happen. Oh, it's going to drain everything out of my backpack. We didn't break... Wait, what? We didn't break the obsidian? Did I move the mouse? Oh, I probably moved the mouse. Didn't I? I probably just... yeah. Oh, come on! Get it together, X. Get it together. Jeez. Oh. Now I know why y'all call me a derp all the time. Okay, I admit it. I'm definitely a total derp. I can't deny the amount of derping is kind of ridiculous on this channel. Okay? Alright? I think everything was going just fine then. Where's the water? It's in a chest. The water's in a chest, peeps. Oh dear. Oh dear, the embarrassment is real, isn't it? After all those brain smarts, setting up farms, thinking about things, using redstone. Oh, so advanced. No. No, it's not. It's not advanced. It's just ridiculous. Apparently I even managed to throw a pick in there. That probably came out of the backpack, actually. Right, let's try and restore this backpack. And maybe a little bit of my sanity with it. Elytra, boat, things that go in my backpack. Lava bucket. Book. Pick. Ender pearl. Arrows I need. I need those arrows. That means I need arrows in my backpack as well. I might have a chest full of them somewhere. Might have a sneaky little chest. Oh, a chest full of... No, wait a minute. Is Cub there? Oh yeah, I've got my camera account. No, Cub's not here. Why don't I look first before typing? Definitely it. Is that a derp? I don't know. I've given up. Where are the arrows? There should be arrows somewhere in this base. Maybe they're in these chests. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, well that'll do. Ender chests in here. I think ladders? No, ladders are full up. Okay, so I think we got most of the stuff back in there. Hope we did. I mean, we took everything out of the chest, so we haven't lost anything. Right, I'm gonna go check the camera count. There is no... Oh no! There is 2 blocks. Is it? I'm gonna quickly switch to game mode. Yeah, 2 blocks. Well, they would have despawned, so I'm just gonna delete them. 2 blocks made it all the way up to the top. So though, even in this system, can they... Oh, okay. I can see something odd with the camera count. Let's go back to this one. it's actually not going to affect what we're doing. But yes, even still, can some blocks occasionally escape? There is like a gap just back there. You see it? So it's not going to be 100% perfect, but it's about the best I can get. Oh, right. Right. Can we get back on track here? What's going on? Let's test out the system a little bit more. Okay, so if I press... Okay, it's going to start again. So now this time I'm not going to move the mouse, right? Charlie Panda says, it's always a derp to a derp fiend. That's true. That's very true. I'm going to stop that now. Okay, that works. I'm going to get rid of the camera account. We don't need it anymore. We know that a little bit can still sneak through even after all of that. And I want to get the timer back on the screen. We're streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes and we've managed to do a considerable amount of derpage in that time. Magnets and etc. in Minecraft, what do you think, X? Says Terabyte. I would love a little magnet. I think that'd be cool. Elgin Fiskin says, do you know what the last mushroom secret is? I do. I know about the secret stew and the lightning strike stuff. Or is there another one that no one's found yet? Do you have a favourite mods that is not yours, of course? Well, I haven't made a mod, so Never Snows. Not really, I guess. I don't really play much with mods at the moment. What does this machine do, says Andrew? It converts concrete powder into concrete. Yeah, into concrete. Oi, X, plug the live stream day, says Badger. Well, I'm doing this at the moment. I can't do anything else with the computer. Alright, apparently I've got to plug the live stream game in again. Day. God, get the right word down. Tom CD1 is a legend. Thank you for your 24 months, buddy. Let's read the message if there is one. And it's loading slowly. No message of that one. Thank you ever so much, Tom. Appreciate that ever so much. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, in a few days from now, on Tuesday, the 26th of February, there will be an anniversary live stream day for the 1 year anniversary of the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, and there will be peeps from the community streaming throughout the day. You should write down those names. You should follow those Twitch channels. And make sure you're around on the day to enjoy all the fun shenanigans that's going to be happening. Peeps, I'm hoping that what we can do is tour a few builds as well as finish the stadium. I'm hoping that there'll be a lot of people around who want to help finish the stadium. Maybe you're one of those people that plays on the server. If you want to help me finish that stadium, it would be wonderful to get that project kind of done, because it's been like ages. And then I can upload the next episode to YouTube as well. Rise in the concrete powder number going down, says Struggle. Ah, because we're constantly feeding in more. We've got a big supply of it. It's actually not so big anymore. There we go, that's why. So, down here, we should have some stuff that we picked up. Excellent. And we've still got some stuff that we need to put back in there. Cool. Alright, that's a good project, because that means that we can put aside the stuff for doing this and actually go work on the hub again. Platycus says, do you have any pets, X? I do not. But I do like animals ever so much. So we need 4... No, wait, we didn't need any in the end, did we? What is wrong with me? Why can I not remember? This is the derpiest day. I can't even remember that I don't need black concrete for this build. Goodness me, brain, you're awful. You're an awful brain. I want a replacement. Right, I need 14 stacks of packed ice for this project. Kind of looks like there's no bluish. I should surely have some ice. Like, I know I've... Wait, maybe I put ice in these things. Ice, that makes sense. Aha! Aha ha ha, I said. Aha ha ha, it sounded like a laugh. It sounded like a cackle. Account password says chest behind you. Where were you? A moment ago in time before the Twitch delay. Odd Boy says, in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and the equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are all endowed, and then it cuts off. Okay. If you say so. Toguro Joe is here, resubscribed for 12 months, and you know what that is, peeps? That's a goldie face in chat. Toguro Joe, thank you ever so much for your continued support, buddy. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. Friends says, X actually wants to read chat. I do want to read chat. What do you mean X wants to read chat? Of course I want to read. I'm live streaming. What do you think this is about? Not reading chat? Goodness me. 14 stacks is what I needed. 14. That's community project. Did we set this up? We didn't really set it up yet. I've kind of borrowed some chests for our sand collection. So let's go ahead and... I'm going to quit concrete.exe just in case it activates itself again. Right, so this is our new project here. Right, that's good. Let's go ahead and drop off this in here. That's for the Nether Hub. While we're at it, let's move out the powder. Yeah, that's much better, and put it down here. X gonna read chat. X gonna... Is that like X gonna give it to you? X gonna read chat. What? Oh, refined reading. I know, I can't think of anything that rhymes with that. Now I want to make a rap about reading chat. That's just terrible. That's just too dorky. Edward310501 is here with a donation saying, this is the first time I've ever donated to a streamer before. I haven't been watching your streams for long, but I love them. You're one of the few streamers who can actually make boring activities entertaining. I know how I do it. It's because I do things like get trapped inside of a fishing farm, which I was a little bit worried I was standing on top of for a second. No, it's all the way over there. Edward, thank you so much for the encouraging message and the donation. I do appreciate that support, of course, and thank you for donating. Very kind of you to do so. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. I'm sure I will make this boring activity of moving things around in boxes somehow exciting, probably by putting them in the wrong boxes and calling myself an idiot. That tends to be the general trend. Okay, so we've got 8, 10, 12, 14. Brilliant, we've done it. Congratulations. I'll pat myself on the back. Right. Away goes that, back into the ice box. I like that we can call it the ice box. I like that we can call it. Fuzz boxes on the Queen of Hearts heads and body parts. I love that line. Howdy all, just joined the stream, says Robin the Fox MC. Welcome, Robin. It's been a fun one so far. Okay, Dark Prismarine is up next on our list. I don't think I've got a stash of it. No, I really don't, do I? So we've got to craft some more. Tiny bit of a stash. How much did we need? It wasn't a lot. It was... I never counted the slabs, but I guess I'll... Right, so if we need 25, I should probably get more, right? Okay, so we're going to need our ink sacks. Come with us. Now, we're just going to get... pretty much a full box, yeah. It just makes sense to make a full box, I think. Okay. I can't believe, like... Well, actually I can. Like, I've played this game a long time. It always takes so much more time. But even when we're streaming every day this week, I'm amazed at, like, how much prep work there is for everything, right? Ooh, this don't look good. Actually, it's not so bad. First couple of chests are filled up, so that's alright. Take those out. Sweet. Cool, we've got to fill up all of that. Right, let's do this. We've got a noise in here from Kronk K, 37 Kronk K. Thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Platycus says, did you ever check what was in those minecarts? Yeah, we did. We destroyed them though. Also, we missed a couple of torches over there. Oh, we did that. I just noticed that the Schematica puts things on the screen in the top right. Oh, inside where the schematic is, it's not actually like one block over. That's fascinating. That's definitely fascinating. Probably only to me. Probably only one who actually cares. Right, let's go ahead and do all of that. So if we're filling up a whole shulker box, we need a whole shulker box worth of dyes, and I don't think that thing was fully filled up. Once again, we are just burning through all of this stuff. I might not actually have enough to do this. Well, I think it's going to be close. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll just keep making it, and you know, another good reason not to have started the time lapse. I might not actually have all the materials we need. May have to AFK a little bit more in the base, which is not what I was expecting to do, but there you go. Okay, so let's can't get up here. Oh yeah, look, there's all this up here as well now. We probably got it. We probably got this. X, what are you doing? Says Yahiria. I am making dark prismarine for our base that we are building. Cool. Hello, are you having a good day? Says MuseFox. I'm having a great day. Thanks for asking. Maybe you should make a squid farm, says Pladaka. I've done that already this season. I'm not doing it again, okay? Okay, oh, reminded me of all the derpy things I do. I made a farm and I made it wrong, okay? It took me an immense amount of time and it was useless. I'm not making one again. Still not enough. Are you... Wait, what's this? Are you donked with the Nether Hub clients for the others, says Jones. I'm going to wait until it's the right time to do it, right? Let's get the box and everything else prepared first. I don't want us to start in that bottom area and get things wrong. Because once that stuff starts getting blown up, it's going to be kind of irritating to look after the hub. So we need to do things in the right order. That's why I haven't sent it to the other hermits yet. But I will do. I will do. Eventually. Okay, where be those rockets? Where be those rockets? Woohoo! Ah, bang! Smacked my face in netherrack. Was the thing I just did. We got a noise in the ear. It's Iluvkants doing cheers for own bits, saying the hardest part of the army was not playing any music for a full week. That is the hardest part of anything, I tell you. No music, I go insane. That didn't happen since I started playing music. It was so hard. Also, the shoes start to hurt, but the music thing, yeah. Yeah, man, I could being deprived of music would make me go cuckoo gaga, I tell ya. It's like there's always music in my head, even when music's not playing. But, Cats, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits, man. And with the boots, you'll wear into them, I'm sure. That's like a common thing when you get new boots, is just suffer a little bit at first, I guess. And then you'll wear them in, I imagine. Okay, let's take that with us. Wow, we were really grinding down to the last of our supply. But hey, that's why I went over there and did so much AFKing to make sure we had enough. Betty Baghdaddy is here, resubscribed for 10 months. Saying, I'm coming for you, Goldie Face. I haven't watched for a while, but I still love these streams. Well, it's good to have you as today, Betty. And I'm sure you get the Goldie Face too. Have you heard about the Emerald Face? We now got one of those, and one day we'll have an Evil X face in chat. Appreciate it, Betty. Thank you so much for your continued support. Your arrows in the floor, chest, in the bottom right shulker. Oh. Oh, Jacko, I think I know what you mean. We'll check that out. Good observation. Good observation. Man, this music's awesome. Okay, so we want, like, basically 3 more stacks of the ink sacks, and we've got 1 there. So we'll put that in here and go 1, 2, 3. And looks like we're going to have enough. I think we've got some more in the chest above. Oh, yes, we have. Sweet. Well, that was very close, but we have walked out of here with just enough materials. Isn't that wonderful? And that's why you build lots of farms. That's why you build ink sac farms, peeps, so they go wrong and then you can just use Wellses. Alright? That's the way the professionals do it, don't you know? Okay, we're going to chuck that back in here. This can go down there. And yeah, then we've got these to take back. Sweet! Right. Fireworks. Fireworks! Oh, jeez! Ow! That hurt my face. Right, okay. Still got the golden candles. We got a noise in the air. It's our Louvre cats doing cheers, throwing those bits. Saying, oh, also you're supposed to shave your beard every morning. But I got a beard permit. That's a real thing. For 30 days, but it's still something. That's awesome, man. A beard permit. You should put that in your beard. If it's big enough. Hide the permit in there. And if anyone questions it, you can just reach into your beard and pull out a permit. That's amazing. Oh, thank you so much, cats. Appreciate your support as always. Do they make you shave your head? I used to shave my head a long time ago. It is very convenient. Right, now that we're back here, we have dark prismarine for the build. Boop. And then we're going to go put, like, there'll be a spare little spot. Cool. Right, so the next material was the glass. Oh, jeez, we don't have enough ink sacs for the glass. Well, this is why you do preparations, I guess, right? So, I think I'm going to have to prioritise things here and say the Nether Hub at the moment. Then I can AFK overnight, because I'm probably, if I do anything after this stream, it might be a little bit Factorio. So I can AFK overnight at Wells's farm. That's good. Alright, let me put that on my list of post-stream things to do. Right, so I think what we'll do is we'll head into the Nether and we'll do a little bit of time-lapsing over there. Does that sound good, peeps? Does that sound like something you want to see? Do you want to see lots of blocks get placed in the world? Then type hype in chat. Also, we've got to check out what's going on over here. Aha! Excellent, we got that now. Sweet! Some of that's going to go in the backpack. Look at all of that hype in chat. People love it when I place blocks in this game. Okay, so we got that much, which is kind of actually not a crazy amount. Kind of feel like we got time to get a little bit more. Peeps, give me a topic. Right, y'all know X likes to waffle about things. So give me a waffling topic, and maybe I'll give you some quality waffle on the stream. Who wants a waffle? Because we need something to talk about right now, you know what I mean? Do you know what I am saying? Let's go ahead and open up the concrete program. The macro that I made. Concrete, there it is. Okay. Chat, it's you and me time now. Ignore the game, don't look at that. Computers, says King Jellyfish. Your favourite movie, says Zero. One of my favourite movies of all time is The Dead Poets Society. I love that movie. Universal basic income, says Mr. Jury. Jeez, there's a talking topic, right? Article 13. I mean, oh, there's so many things we could talk about. I'm going into my GCSEs later. Discussions about that, says Tom Universe. I would encourage you to study and do your GCSEs and try and get good grades. Like that's probably not something you want. I don't know. Like there's lots of different types of teenagers, right? I was one of those teenagers that wouldn't listen to myself saying something like that. But you know, there was one thing that I had to study for. Like I had an arrangement and I had to properly study for one subject, and I actually got a really grade, and it was I got a good grade on one of my weakest subjects, and that really like struck me as like, oh man, like I guess this whole revision and thing that kind of works. But here's the thing, like when you're a teenager, it's kind of like one of the worst times to go through all of that, having to do tests and learn responsibility. I think for a lot of teenagers, myself included, it just became like a like you just don't want to do this. It just makes you angry and annoyed or irritated, right? But like X knows that. I know what it can be like, but like it's a bad time to do all of that, but it is genuinely important. You can learn proper life skills. There's definitely life skills that you don't learn in school that I really think you should be taught, especially basic finance. I think learning how to like balance your books and take care of your money and budget and things like that are some skills you should learn in school that you don't. But you know, I just encourage anyone out there, if it's feeling like, you know, all that stuff sucks and you don't want to revise and do your tests, I mean, you just got to stick it out and give it a shot, because you know, when you get out of school, those things count in the real world. Not always, not for me. I mean, I didn't need I didn't need any education to do this, right? How unbelievably fortunate am I though, right? That's nothing to be said about myself, that's just unbelievably fortunate for me. Right, I think we just ran out of stuff here. Oh, I think the thing is still running, so I need... Oh! No, it was lag. Was that server lag? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Jeez. Whoa! Crazy noises are in my ears. Okay, let's press the button of magic. I'm also doing GSEs this year, and I've revised for hours a day, almost every day since January 1st. Well done to you. Hats off to you, MMAs. It's so much work, but I want those grades, so I'm going to work for it. That's an awesome attitude to have. I'm really glad to hear you're doing good there. Let's get these noises in the air. Let's get them. Let's grab them. Let's do something with them. Mace School is here. None other than Mace School for 47 months. Saying some noise. It's a new noise, Mace School. You got an emerald face in chat. Okay, your face is greener than it was before. Appreciate you, man. Also, we need to chat about the servers and stuff sometime soon. I keep meaning to ask in admin chat, but if you're free after the stream, let me know in Discord. When I open it up, I'll catch it and we can maybe talk for a moment. And thank you so much for the continued support, buddy. I Love Cats is here doing the cheers, throwing those bits, saying, what do you say about the Israel rocket that is going to the moon? We're going to be the 4th country to get to the moon after Russia, USA and China. Also, you can talk about the brain modelling at a young age and its relation to music. I know I have good subjects of conversation in my head. I think I know what you're poking at there, Cats. The formation age of the brain and how it often quite correlates to people's like adoration for music at a young age. That was something that I like learned or watched an essay about on YouTube quite some time ago. It's not quite fresh in my mind, but I know what you're getting at there. Also, I thought Russia never went to the moon. I thought USA were the only country to put people on the moon, and I thought China went there with a robot. I guess though, technically, you could say you're going to the moon even if it's with a robot, right? Yeah. I guess yeah, I only really know about like the moon landing, the Americans. I don't really know too much other than I know that China landed there, but I thought it was a robot, so maybe I'm talking nonsense. Okay, so I think we've got more than enough now. Alright, we had some quality waffling. We've got 15 minutes. Let's go build a wall, peeps. Whoa, we actually did quite a lot there. Jeez, we've like doubled the amount we've got. Tonight there's a launch of an Israel private lander to the moon, says Hi Martin. I think it's good that we're going to the moon, but you know I can't get on board with this. Well, I can kind of get on board with this, right? Like there's all this talk about going to Mars, you know, because of like we need technology that we could develop by going to Mars, or because we need to start establishing a second option for if we ruin this planet, right? I think if we want to preserve this planet, we need to focus on it. I can't get behind the idea of that going to Mars is a good idea for the sake of having a place to go to. I can get behind it for the idea of like it develops technology, but I don't think under the way things currently work in this world, that technology is ever really going to be properly distributed or beneficial to the majority of people. So I found the whole going to Mars. Did I say moon throughout all of that? I think I meant Mars. The whole going to Mars thing just a bit sort of half amazing, half not so sure about it. Charlie Panda says, I think we need to slow down. We probably do need to slow down on our usage of fossil fuels and whatnot, but I mean, the way things are set up, it's like a beast that won't do that. It won't slow down. It'll just keep rolling and rolling and at alarming speeds, and I think effort should be put into changing like the way things are structured, as opposed to trying to go to the moon to solve our, to the Mars to solve our problems. I really don't get it. Crom the Pale says, it isn't so much that Mars is a second home for humanity, it is more about developing the technology to live off Earth at some point, long, long in the future. The sun will go cold and the Earth will be uninhabitable. Yeah, I've actually heard, Crom, I've actually heard people like properly put forth as their argument, and when I say people, I mean like people who appear on podcasts and or in audio books that I've listened to about going to Mars, like some well-respected people, and I'm not trying to put them down by disagreeing with them or anything, but like, they've properly stated like, we need to go to Mars to secure a place for us in the future. Like, I think it's all right thinking about that in the long, long future and whatnot, but if you know this, like the scale of going to Mars and the science and technology and the obstacles that we have to overcome, they are astronomically difficult challenges. Like it's like going to the moon times like 10,000. It's really a massive undertaking to go to Mars. And when you think about how much resources is going to go into that, and we're talking about this like tipping point with global warming or like big problems that could potentially happen here on Earth, it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like that's way bigger of a problem what we've got going on over here than to think that far ahead now. We will have to think far ahead at some point, but like it just seems crazy to me that like that could be put first before like going to Mars is more important than solving these crazy problems you got on planet Earth already. Anyway, oh, I love this song, man. Isn't it so beautifully gloomy? It's sad and beautiful. It's like the funeral of a... Oh, I see what's going on here. There we go. Right, I should stop waffling. I'm going to say silly things now. Okay, right, peeps, it's time to try the time-lapse. We're going to turn off the rendering. I'm going to put my personal view distance all the way down, because we've seen lag during the stream. And if we get some lag, because I'm going to be building a wall and waffling, and there's not going to be too much action. Actually, we might need to see ghasts, right? Let's put it up to about 8. Yeah, you might get some lag, and there's not much I can do about it. We're just experimenting with... Mace says, yeah, space is overrated. Let's remove all those GPS weather stats. Hubble, who cares? Now, I see your point, Mace. I really do. Like, but let's frame it like this. I could have said the same things about putting satellites in space, right? And then, you know, you got Hubble, you got GPS, which maybe I could make the argument that GPS makes it too convenient to do things that are going to further speed up our economic snowball of, you know, like shipping things around the Earth. Like, sometimes I think, do we need to do less of that? Do we need less of Amazon Prime? Do we need to go back to the way things were done before? Because when things were slower, they didn't, you know, create this massive carbon footprint. But anyway, I get your point. I totally get your point. It's like, but like, you can't conceive what's going to come from Mars that then you go, ah, so like having not been able to conceive what might come from it makes it really difficult to get behind it, I guess. GPS has also saved lots and lots of people. Yeah, it probably has contributed to health in ways as well. Delivery of medical supplies. There's actually a really interesting thing happening in Africa where they use drones to send medical supplies to people, which I thought was really cool. Okay, I'm positioning my camera account in case you're wondering what's going on. Let's go to... I've got to open up OBS. We're doing a time lapse, by the way. I've got to turn down my render distance, and I'm failing to do this because I'm a derp. Okay, ooh, that's too much. Now it looks awful. I'm going to turn the frame rate down as well, because this will get turned... Yeah, this will get, like, sped up. So frame rate goes down. Okay, I think I've got a sort of scale that I can deal with. So now I need to get it recording. Alright peeps, so we're officially recording a time-lapse while we stream. And again, if it goes laggy, we're experimenting, and I apologise, but it is what it is, right? Okay, let's give it a try. It looks so good so far, right? Oh, I should also try and figure out how far across I'm going to go before we... Yeah, I need to go to the other side and start on the other side, basically, is what I'm saying. X, how's your shoulder feeling, says Badger? It's not been great today. It's been a bit more consistent of a dull ache. And actually sitting at the computer kind of hurts it if I don't sit right. But I got some supplies in the post today, medical stuff like ice packs and whatnot, and I got some more coming tomorrow. And I'm going to rest it over the weekend and tomorrow. And then Monday I'll wake up and I won't, you know, I'm not going to do anything until Monday. That's when I get to think about it, right? I'm happy with doing that. Okay, we're very nearly there. I don't know if we're getting any lag yet. It looks a little shaky for a second there. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit further here. And there's soul sand in my way.
Who lives inside, or if he's their prison. Don't pretend that the eyes of the hermit are yellow, and his hair is long as a dragon's.
Okay, so I'm going to need a shovel instead. Right, and that's good. Let me get my chat back on the screen because I know where I am now. Sweet. All right, we're doing a time-lapse live. Hi, Sumer, I love your Hermitcraft videos. What programs do you use for recording and editing the videos? Says Master Stra. I use Vegas 15 and I use OBS, which is free, and I highly recommend it. But if you are on a low budget or getting new to videos, I highly recommend using something free like Windows Live Movie Maker or MSP 12, which is very, very cheap. Oh, I say MSP 12, like MSP 15, I guess, would probably be the cheap one now. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of when you get started, don't go throwing money at stuff. Like, be smart. You don't need to have an incredible video quality in order to entertain people, you know? The technical stuff sometimes is actually quite minimal, right? What was that about? That's a bit strange. Like, the technical stuff is often quite minimal in terms of, like, what are you actually getting by having super duper crispy clean image and incredible audio quality? Like, you know, if you're making garbage content, it's still garbage. So the inverse is the same. The actual source of quality, you know, the source of quality in these Hermitcraft videos isn't, oh, it's 1080p 60. I know that helps, but it's like, you've got to do something good in the video, right? So I always encourage people when starting out to you know, get some good cheap alternatives. I used MSP for absolutely ages and it was brilliant. And it only cost me, what, like 20 quid? And it lasts me like 5-6 years. That's a huge return on investment right there. Whoopsie. Oopsie doopsie. The law of diminishing returns, says Timo. Not quite. I think, well, no, yeah, I think I know what you're saying. I mean, diminishing returns is like... If you, yeah, no, I think I get what you were saying, but when I use diminishing returns, I generally use it in a different perspective, I guess. So that kind of confused me for a second, but yeah, I get what you mean by that. What are you doing, says Vicnut. We're building a wall and actually recording a time-lapse, and I can kind of see myself on the other screen, which also means that I can't see my notifications, okay? Terrible stream, I can't see the noises in the ear. We got Becca Loves Pandas here, subscribing 9 minutes ago. Becca, if you're still there, I'm so sorry for missing the noise in the ear. I am a terribly distracted derp today. We've also got Oddity Prodigy here. For 24 months in a row. That's 2 years. There's a Goldie face in chat. Thank you ever so much, my friend. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Who paid for that wall, says Cheetah Goes. I paid for it with my own money. Jeez. What mouse do you use, says Suppy People. I use the Roccat stuff. And it's not sponsored. And I really do like it. Like, nice balance of look and aesthetic and functionality and all of that, you know. What do you think about PewDiePie versus T-Series, says Minecraft Lord. I mean, it's an interesting thing that's happening, but I'm not massively invested in it. Like, I don't do the whole, hey, go subscribe to PewDiePie. I mean, It's like, I'm watching it, I'm interested. I would like him to remain #1, purely from a kind of like, he's a homegrown YouTube talent as opposed to like a mega corporation. That's really the only reason why, but I don't feel like getting involved. I'm just like, I'm curious about it, I watch it, I keep my eye on it. Has it been overtaken yet? Because I know the last couple of days it's been down to like 10,000 or something like that. We haven't had any lag, by the way, have we? Maybe you guys have seen some. I haven't noticed any. How do you spell the mouse, says Tron Crusher? Roccat is R-O-C-C-A-T. The mouse I have is the Cova Plus. But I never just go like, oh, I need a mouse, who's my favourite streamer, or anything like that. Do research, like learn about them. My one comes with fancy lights and extra buttons on the side of the mouse. Here's the thing, I never use those extra buttons. I use 4 of the mouse's buttons, right? Left click, right click. Actually, no, I guess I use a little bit more than that. I use middle click, then I use the scroll wheel, and then there's a second button in the middle, which I actually use to pause and unpause music. Like, does it work now? No, it doesn't work with VLC. It works with Winamp, though. Sub gap is 16k. Wow, very tight now. I would like to see him get to the 100k first, you know. And I think if people saw him get there, that would probably be the end of it. Maybe not. Yeah, I got a nice mouse for $14 and it's really nice. It has nice RGB, says Tron Crusher. That's cool. Yeah, here's another thing about the technology when it comes to spending money. Like, I remember when mouses have wheels in them and they used to get greasy and locked up, and like the technology's come so far now that even the most basic level stuff is really good quality, like high DPI and all of those things that you used to have to worry about when buying a mouse. I would always pry the balls out of the mouse when I was younger, says Tron Crush. That's what people used to do at school. There were always just mouses getting wrecked because kids were bored, and we were just a terrible lot at school. Matches says, I used to steal and hide the mousefuls in IT classes. Exactly! Exactly, that's what happened in our school. Lord Pharaoh says, how does Mumbo press space? I've heard weird things about how Mumbo uses a keyboard. It sounds like he contorts his thumbs and fingers around or something. Oh, goodness me. Now, why aren't you dying? Okay, that was a better shot. Oh, that's it. That's our little bit for the time lapse. Let's keep going. He uses his thumb to press shift, says Mario. I just realised my time lapse footage is just going to have me talking. I could speed it up and leave the voice in, so it's like. Oh, and then there'll be a bit like that that's super duper fast. It'll be like. Oh, how weird. I use trackball mouse, so I have a giant ball, says Fuzzbox. I've never used one of those. Never used one. I know what they are. I've seen them. He uses his thumb to press shift, so how does he jump and shift? I don't know, it's really weird. It's like his thumb's tucked under his fingers. It just seems uncomfortable. What are we building here, says Lizzie Best? We're working on the walls of the Nether Hub project. I wonder how much of this stuff we've gone through today. I don't think we're going to fill up this gap. Oh, maybe it's going to end above us. Let's try diagonal. We can move a little bit faster this way. The other day, Full said that community resources were really low. Yeah, they have been. But hey, I'm making more. I'm going to get more ink sacks after this for our glass and to make more concrete. Dedicated to this project, you know. Also, I've got to AFK at my base to get sea lanterns. Goodness me. That's another thing that needs doing, isn't it? Does anyone remember those weird jelly alien things in the eggs? I once threw one at the ceiling of my classroom. It stuck there for 4 years. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah. This is truly a mega build, says Fuzzbox. It really is. It's really redonkulous. Absolutely. absolutely redonkulous build. Agent, my separate says, those jelly aliens were awful. They used to get dirty is what I think I remember of them. Because you could reuse them and then they'd start to get stuff stuck to them. You know, with them being sticky and all. I love watching Minecraft builds that are larger than render distance. Yeah, some builds that are larger than render distance can end up looking really odd because like bits of it disappear into the distance. Maybe that can be a cool thing though. If you get the fog right, the fog kind of engulfs it, it looks cool. Man, I can really hear some ghasts on that roof, I reckon. I'm going to run out of blocks here. Guess we did pick a rather large segment. We near the top? No, we're just near that. But that's where I wanted to go, right? Like I wanted to block it off so that ghast couldn't see you through it. Is that good enough? Kind of looks like it is. So this is the plan, is to just do the bits with gaps in first. And then that way we prioritise keeping ghasts out, and it should make the whole process easier. Eye break, peeps are saying, we only get one eye break a string, peeps. You have a lot of fiending, you're going to have to wait until tomorrow. And I've hit another wall. Which is probably about right. Did you know Minecraft is coming back in terms of popularity? I'm seeing so many people at my school playing Minecraft again. Same with my online friends, says Mario. I know it's had a resurgence of late, but that was mostly because it managed to get into the Chinese markets. But I mean, it's such a classic concept, and you know, we still don't have a successor to this game. That might not be the same for long, but yeah, if it's going through a resurgence, I wouldn't be surprised, I guess. Okay, you might be wondering why I'm only going as high as there and not digging above. Well, I literally just explained this a minute ago now that I think about it. Don't need to explain it again, jeez. Right, there's the big opening across the middle. How much? Oh, we're literally on our last bit. Well, that's all we're going to have time for then. That's all of that placed. Crazy. I wonder what that looks... Oh, goodness me, timing. Okay, that was a good decision. That'll do. That will do, my friends. Right, now can I go look? Okay, so it was about halfway done on OBS. I guess I'll stop recording. Right, so we did a time lapse, you know, sort of, while streaming. That was really good to know that we can do that. And I will edit these options and put it back to 20 again. Alright, sweet. Cool. How far into this stream are we then? We've hit the 2-hour mark, peeps. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for tuning in today. I do appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out with me. Be sure to hit that follow button before you head out of here, and if you want to, stick around for the raid. Also, we've got a noise in the ear, and it says, "Hey X, don't need to read this out loud." Well, I'll read it just a moment after the stream, Jared. Thank you so much for your donation and support. I appreciate you doing that. Right now, we're going to do a raid, though. And... yeah, massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. And I hope you enjoy today's stream. This will be uploaded to the second channel. And, yeah, see you all later. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.